I'm Papple. Papple? I guess Papple. Pleased to meet you.
I think that's that my name.
I'll be lost in the hills later, so keep a lookout for me here. It does not match the face at all. Finally gonna play Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. 4 weeks after I bought it, I think. Let's see if I can move my camera in just a bit.
For really real.
For really real this time.
Yay!
And I'm actually really excited to play this. I would have played it like day one when I bought it, but I wanted to make content with it. So let's hope that this doesn't crash like Link does in the storm. It's kind of ironic.
Oh yeah. Get ready for the hype.
Anime cutscene.
Yep. It's like a shot-for-shot remake.
Is it ever explained what he's doing out there?
He was just on a travel to his next adventure. I'm pretty sure, like in the Hyrule Historia, it explains like where he was going or where he just came from. But in the instruction manual, it was just he was just leaving. He was in between adventures.
So I like the style that they went with this a lot on this a lot, and I didn't hear about this before seeing like the preview footage.
He's so limp. And then the amazing music.
The music is always what gets me. It's like if I had to pick, like, if someone asked me like what's a big game that defined your childhood, it would be Link's Awakening. And I mean the original one, not the Game Boy Color one. Yeah. By the way, does this include the, like, did they put the Tunic stuff in this?
They sure did. If you remember how to access the color dungeon, you can indeed go to it.
I don't, because I never did it.
Well, I don't remember offhand, but it's not too hard to get to.
We're gonna stick with Link.
Huh?
Let's say we're gonna stick with Link for the name.
Okay. Just don't let me forget that next time there is actually some things you can do with the name. Welcome to the playset, Link.
Yeah.
I thought you'd never wake up. You were tossing and turning. What? Zelda? No, my name's Marin. You must still be feeling a little woozy. You're on Colin Island. So, follow the lane south to reach the beach where I found you. Since you washed ashore, lots of nasty monsters have been in the area, so be careful, okay? And don't ask any questions about how I got back here safely.
Is that an amiibo stand? Okay.
Yeah, the weirdness starts a little earlier in this version of the game. Okay, so help me out with this. Here's something I never understood. So, in the instruction manual, it mentions that so the instruction manual mentions that Marin reminds you of somebody, and in the beginning of the game, it implies that Link thinks that she looks a lot like Zelda.
Right.
How?
Well, you know, Zelda has a flower in her hair and that signature orange tint. I don't know.
Because like the latest incarnation of Zelda at this point was in Link to the Past, and that was a blonde. So I'm super confused.
I think it's just like waking up and being all woozy, maybe.
Well, no, like even in the instruction manual, it like Marin's description is that she reminds Link of somebody. Like the implication is supposed to be she's supposed to look like Zelda.
Oh wait, I didn't talk to him yet.
Yeah, you kind of need to do that. Well, Link, you finally snapped out of it. Name's Terran. Hope you're feeling better. What? How did I know your name? You think it's weird, eh? Well, I saw it inside your underwear.
God.
Yay! You got an accessory to go with your toy.
That's so neat to see like the modern Zelda shield. Legend
Yeah,
of
that's
Zelda
just straight up
shield.
Hylian shield.
Yeah, Hylian shield. That's why I couldn't think of what it was called. So this was a
And if
big...
you ever played Skyward Sword, you'll know what the thing on the bottom is supposed to be. That's about all Skyward Sword was ever good for.
That's like one of the other games that's being released soon, I think, that I still haven't played. This is such a trip to me. This is such a trip to me because it was a big game for me. Like it took me I don't remember how long exactly, but it took me a while to finish it. And I got so tied to it that like I found the ending really upsetting.
Yeah.
But also things like that as an adult I understand that I didn't as a kid, like the ghost. When the ghost like is walking around and it's saying nostalgia, I couldn't even read the word properly and I didn't know what it meant or whatever. And it's kind of funny because now I'm playing this game because of nostalgia.
Oh yeah, there's a reason why I ended my Link's Awakening video with that scene.
Yeah. Talking later. Click.
And now this is the part where you're playing the game for the first time and you're like, why is there a phone?
Right. I probably raised an eyebrow, but I didn't really question it at the time when I was playing the Game Boy game. And it was familiar.
That was like one of my first.
And there he is, and he won't talk to you, right?
Look at him all fluffy. You get the big old fluffy mustache. And he's all shy. Aww. It seems that old man Elrira is a shy guy. It's like, who's saying that too? Like, so they kept all of the narrator lines. This looks heavier than heavy. Your current strength won't cut it.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, like that there's an additional voice that is never attributed to anybody.
No, I don't remember
it's just the game talking to you at that point.
Okay, I probably, when I first played this, I probably went into all the houses and everything, but the thing is, I still remember what to do first, so I'm just gonna go get the sword. I don't think anybody has... Okay, I was wrong.
I heard that you can press minus. Not only that, you can stick pins it with A and remember stuff with X.
The dialogue seems
these
to have
kids
been
have
updated.
names, by the way.
Junya?
But I don't understand what they mean by that.
Kiddo and Junya. Okay.
Yeah, feel free to do voices at some point. I only have so much range. Oh yeah, did you notice the touch up there, like that tree with the apples? That like there were no like the apples don't show on that tree in the original version, but there are apples in it if you ram it.
Yep.
And I've always loved this little sword search theme.
Yeah, well, I like
I
like how it picks up when you find it.
Yeah, this is the theme that I said that you're when you were wanting to do a YouTube series on Game Boy games and you had that weird Game Boy running animation, like this was the theme that I wanted to put with it.
Yeah, that would have worked.
Because it just makes so much sense. It's like a super, like this is a beginning of the game beginning of the game theme if I ever heard one.
These little things kind of gross me out with how shiny they are.
They're so cute though. Look at them. They're a
I am
little
looking
squishy.
at them.
Yeah.
Hey, these little guys are cool.
Yeah, they're just straight up Gordos now. Like, those are Kirby bad guys.
Get. Oh, that's right. I gotta push them out of the way to get to the sword.
Now, you know what you need to do with the sword first, right? Before you pick up the sword, there's a very important thing you need to do.
What? What
Well,
am
I
I
mean,
forgetting?
go towards the sword, but don't pick it up yet. I'll let you know. If you watched my video, you should know this.
I did, but it's been a while.
Push the urchin closer to the sword.
Oh, right, for the effect of swinging it.
Yeah. Well, don't just give it away. Like, there's people
Sorry.
who might not even know what I'm talking about.
Well, they'll see it.
Jeez.
So you're the
Call
lad
yourself
who
an
owns the
entertainer.
sword. Now I understand why the monsters are starting to act so violently. A courageous lad has come to wake the windfish. It is said that you cannot leave the island unless you wake the windfish. You should now go north to the mysterious forest. I will wait for you there. Hoot.
That's a voice.
It's the first thing that came to mind. What if
Okay, that works.
what if
I
the
think
windfish in the egg is like actually like Link has a tumor in his head?
What?
Is that too dark?
Hey! You found your sword. It must be yours because it has your name engraved on it. You can swing it with B to attack enemies in your path, but I don't know what that means.
That is pretty awesome.
Okay. Now there is one little change to that scene though that I'm not the biggest fan of. So in the original game, when you grab the sword, Link holds it over his head and
Yeah.
the fanfare plays, but you can't do anything.
Right.
He just holds it above his head the whole time. And so then when it finally gets to the big ending of the fanfare, that's when he spins around to like punctuate the end of the theme. It's like da 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 da.
Yeah, you're right. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember
And
this
so
guy.
in this they let you move immediately, which kind of kills the moment to me.
Everything is so much more whimsical in 3D.
Yeah.
That's right. He wants the canned food.
My brother is an artist. I can't. I don't know how crocodiles talk.
I don't either. Maybe he's like Australian. Let's see.
A canned food, an Australian canned food connoisseur.
Oh, there you go. There's his voice. Hey. Is it Saleh? Is his name Saleh or Sale? Is it just Sale? Or
It's Sale.
Welcome to Sale's House of Bananas.
There you go. I like that.
I'm Sale, and this is my house. Actually, my hobby is collecting rare and unusual canned food. My brother is an artist, so I guess strange hobbies run in the family.
I completely. Yeah. Okay, we'll see him later.
It's
Yeah,
it's
keep in mind.
it's like an
Like, keep in
open-ended
mind,
thing
if
that
other
doesn't go
people are
anywhere.
Watching that. Huh?
I was saying, what if it was just like an open-ended thing that doesn't go anywhere?
No. Like there's no such thing as canned food. They just
Right.
made that icon to mess with you. He makes squeaky sounds when you kill him.
Ew, that's ugh. Keep those things
Because
away
they're
from me.
little squeaky toys.
Oh yeah, here's the sign that tells you to use your shield. Whoops. All right, back up. I love the music in this.
Oh yeah.
I still like the original music also, but
Well, you'll be in for a treat then. So, okay, so speaking of pronunciations, when I made my video, do you want to know how long I spent trying to research how to pronounce the name of the village?
how long?
Almost 2 hours.
And what did you find?
Well, long story short, The translated name of the village is basically it is spelled the way it's a phonetic spelling of how it would presumably have been pronounced in Japanese. So no, it is not Mabe Village, it is indeed Mabe Village.
What?
Huh?
So it's not pronounced the way it would be pronounced in Japan?
Well, no, because it wasn't spelled like that in Japan.
Oh, okay. So it is Mabe
Yeah, when
Village.
they localize, yeah, like the name that they used here was localized to where just with regular English speaking rules, you would pronounce it the way it was apparently pronounced in Japan.
I probably don't need to read all these.
Like I went in circles basically, like going to different websites and people talking about it, and the most compelling argument, this is a bookshelf.
I gotta run into that to knock that thing down, probably.
Yeah. Dark secrets and mysteries. Spoopy.
What's this? Oh, that's right. I forgot there's a magnifying glass in this game.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of miscellaneous items in this game.
Isn't that the book that
So,
tells
yeah,
you
so
how to
the most
navigate the last dungeon?
Again, I was trying to say earlier, like, keep in mind that if anybody stumbles across this and have never played this game before,
Okay, back to the village thing.
like don't just give everything away.
I thought it was maybe village because
Oh,
reasons.
no.
Because reasons.
Yeah. So
That's gonna be hard because
yeah, but yeah, that was the most compelling argument I found was when somebody had written it out and wrote what like the closest, I guess, Romanji version of it would have been, like, it would have been pronounced as Mabe. And so then the presumption is, based on the spelling they used here, that they spelled it in a way to where if you said it the way you think you're supposed to say it, you're saying it right. Hi! Taryn went to the forest to look for toadstools, but I'd rather sing. Listen to this. It's called The Ballad of the Windfish, and you will cry.
I was gonna say, is this gonna make me cry? I'm not gonna cry, but it is very pretty.
Yeah. Listen to the whole thing. Did you notice the difference?
No.
So when she goes into what I guess you could call the second verse of the song, in the Game Boy version, she's actually an octave higher because they weren't thinking about what would be right here. That's an octave higher in the Game Boy version.
Huh.
Because they weren't thinking about what would be reasonable for an actual human being to sing.
Yeah,
and I
you're
guess
right.
they realized, yeah, no, like that sounds terrible. No human being with, you know, a properly formed throat and vocal cords could sing that high. And so it's an octave lower here to where it's more reasonable. I'll be divulging all sorts of those things because I don't know how many. I know you played this game a lot, but I certainly, it's ingrained in me. Not to mention the fact that I did play through the whole thing for my video a while back.
Oh yeah, the family. I feel like I'm meeting old friends or something.
Right?
Yep, those are my boys.
There you go.
Okay.
I was gonna say, yeah, give him that proud papa voice.
I'm Papple. Papple? I guess Papple. Pleased to meet you.
I think that's my name.
I'll be lost in the hills later, so keep a lookout for me here. It does not match the face at all.
With four boys who look alike, even I get confused sometimes. By the way, my baby, she keeps crying for a Yoshi doll every night, every day. I saw one at the trendy game, but I couldn't get it. See, my arms are so tired from holding this baby every day.
Well, ma'am, here's a cutting board.
Oh no, come on.
I could fix that problem for you real fast.
Like I was getting a little. I mean, I was maybe taking it to some places they never intended, but that's just dark.
Okay, these weren't in the. I'm not forgetting something, right? Like these are not in the original game.
No, those are completely new.
So I, as a child playing this, I did take note, but it didn't bother me too much that there was so much Mario stuff in the game. But like I noticed when she says Yoshi doll, it's straight up, that's a Yoshi. She says Yoshi doll, that's straight up a Yoshi right there. Like they didn't change anything. Like I know from the box art that, or the website or whatever, there's straight up still Goombas in this. And there's a picture of the windfish on the wall. So cool that like little extra things that could be added. Little safari hats over there. There's
is that Tingle on the right side? The middle picture. That looks almost like Tingle. Like a cartoony version of Tingle, like looking up and holding his left hand up.
Yeah, it kind of does. It's hard to tell, but it isn't. I don't know. Maybe. Cool Easter egg if it is.
Boundary break on this so we can rotate the camera.
Right. It's still so blurry though. But yeah, like that's cool. Okay. I may still have to edit this into pieces too, with me just like walking around marveling at things. Actually, what I may do is just edit the dungeon, like edit pieces and then like have the dungeons as separate videos or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
You'll figure something out.
Oh, the fishing guy. Only 10 rupees. I'm not gonna do this right now. Only have 5 anyway. Have more passion. Live a little. Is everybody in this game hillbillies? Is that how we're gonna do all the voices?
Sure. Like that's about the extent of what we have around here. Like I said, I don't have a lot of range.
Oh no, did I forget my owl voice? Hoot, ho, brave lad. On your quest to wake the dreamer, welcome to the mysterious forest.
Yeah, that's the one. The one that makes him sound like you're being sarcastic about him being all cool and mysterious.
Much of mystery you will find on this uncharted Koholint island. I'm afraid you may find it a trifle difficult to leave the island while the windfish naps. By the by, have you ever visited the Tail Cave, which is south of the village? Why would he ask me that? He has to know that it's closed up and needs a key that I don't have. Go there with the key you find in this forest. The windfish is watching. Hoot.
And so am I.
Apparently. Well, see, when I got around to playing Ocarina of Time, I was like, "There's the owl!" Like this is. I was familiar with the other Zelda games, but I didn't own an NES, and I never really got to play them unless like I was at someone's house. And I played this before. Oh god, it's skipping my mind. Link to the Past. So like this was my like what Zelda games are. So like when I saw the owl in Ocarina of Time, I was like, that's the owl. Because this game was my reference for there being an owl. I can't get used to the trigger. There we go.
Yeah, you have a shield, yeah. Oh yeah, and the fact that it's just a button. You have a shield button. You don't have to equip your shield.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right.
You'll find all sorts of user-friendly what's the phrase for that? The word for that?
UI?
No, not UI. Quality of life. There's all sorts of quality of life improvements in this game.
Well, I got all my hearts back.
Along with Yeah, like along with the whole like there's no screen scrolling.
Please don't knock me into that
It's just a
hole.
continuous world. Huh?
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
You honestly just never like you just took for granted that this game would work like this.
Yeah, it's been a while. Again, it had a big impact on me, but it has been a while. And yes, I forgot about screen scrolling. In fact, that's the whole method you used to use to beat the game, right? Like really fast. Was like screen scroll glitching.
Yeah, for a glitched run, there's a specific spot where there's a series of screen warps you can do that will just take you to the credit roll, up to where you would have a credit sequence, basically.
Am I okay? Is that an addition, or am I forgetting that the fairies had antenna?
I think they had antenna, because they were like more insect-like in this game. I think. He made a little moblin snort. It's just little tiny things like that I love about this game. Everybody's got a little bit more character. Look at him go! I'm just gonna hold up my sword and swing it like this, and if you get in front of me, it's your own fault. I mean, boink, boink, boink. Boink, boink.
Chop, chop, chop.
It's
chop,
really
chop, chop.
clever, too, the way they made this work by having a continuous environment, right? So, like, enemies can sometimes chase you. Why would you do that?
I forgot.
You just had to show it off.
I'm not even supposed to be here. I just realized I'm not even supposed to be here right now.
But, so enemies can chase you beyond what would normally have been a screen boundary, but only so far past that. So it's like, well, sometimes you can maybe get hit by something that you wouldn't get hit by originally. They're not going to follow you to the ends of the earth.
Yeah.
So there is some respect paid in some ways to the original screen boundaries. Oh yeah, and incidentally, the Discord stream really loves this fog.
Whoop, whoop. Nope.
Yeah, like they added a little extra combat bit there with the whole knock on the shield.
Came over here to get my health refilled. There's a heart in the grass. Yoink. Well, I got enough to go fishing.
Yep, that's the most important thing right now. Oh, look at this raccoon. He's loving it.
Makes sounds.
Oh, you're going to be lost.
How will I ever get past the raccoon?
I don't know. You never actually talked to him.
Yeah, I mean, I do remember how. Also, presumably my kids will watch this video. So yeah, you're right. It's good to not spoil stuff. And Hannah wants to play this too still.
As a raccoon, my nose is very sensitive to stuff like dust and powder.
It's such a random thing to say to somebody. They're walking down the street. Hey, what's up?
And
like,
yet, like, so it's a random thing to say, but it's also obviously super on the nose.
Stop. Here's the problem, though. I don't remember where the mushroom is.
You are getting the authentic Link's Awakening experience if you don't know where you're going right now. Because, yeah, like, even when I replayed this for my video, I forgot where it was. And that was with the full knowledge that the first time I played this, I didn't know where to go.
No. Not
I
like
was
this.
I was gonna even I was actually even gonna say something about how I can't see, and then he just hits you with a spear while those blobs are in your eyes.
What?
There you go. Piece of power.
What? What is that?
Yeah, you remember this.
Is that limited? No, I don't remember this.
Yeah, remember there was the piece of power. It's one of 2 power-ups that you can get from enemy drops. Your strength is doubled, and when you hit enemies, they go flying.
Hmm. Whoa, okay.
Yeah. It lasts until you take, I think, 3 hits. Also, if you want to know where you should be going, there is a thing you have not walked into yet.
Well, I can't get to the... Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Nope, I know. Derp. I made
Yeah,
I made a
I
mental
tried to-
note, and then I wiped over that mental note. Oh wow! Oh, the music. I'm gonna gush
Yeah.
over the music every time. I think for every music change, I'm gonna be like, oh.
Yeah,
My-
especially this one because you're gonna hear remixes, or you're gonna hear this leitmotif throughout the entire game. Do 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 do.
You got to be in front of chests. I forgot.
Yeah. Well, you can still get that chest.
But I can't move those rocks, right?
No, you can push them. You just have to get the stuff out of the way. You just can't pick up rocks. Also, don't stand on that. Okay, so that's one weird thing that you're gonna have to get used to.
Oh.
In the Game Boy version, you totally would have cut that crystal there.
Yeah, that's why I tried to do it.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have a far less generous hitbox on your sword in this game. I actually took a lot of damage throughout it because of that.
That's what worries me too. About like that's one thing I was worried about in streaming. This is like, I'm gonna gush over how much I love this game as a child, and it's one of my favorite games, and then I'm gonna go play it and look like an absolute idiot because I'm screwing up and whatnot.
Well, that's why I'm here.
Moral support.
Well, that's one word for it, or you can, so you don't look like an idiot. Yeah, you can't break skulls in this game. What are you doing?
I don't know. Is there not a way over there until I can pick these up? There's not.
You can't do it yet. Nope.
The bracer is in the grotto, right?
Yes. Yeah, the breaking skulls with your sword is something you can do in Link to the Past, not this game.
Behold. Looks like they were kind of concerned that you may have missed it.
Right? They know. They
It
know. So
sparkles.
many kids got stuck on this.
And this is so early in the
You pick
game,
up the-
too.
You pick the toadstool. As you hold it over your head, a mellow aroma flows into your nostrils. But don't get it twisted. This mushroom isn't going to be what you need to flow into somebody's nostrils. Like, okay, so the text in this game is directly from the translation used for the Game Boy game. So, just that's just something to keep in mind in general. So, given that, in the original game, they make it a point to tell you that, wow, you totally blocked yourself in.
I didn't realize you could only push it one time. What the crap? It should roll
That's
if
the
that's
way
the
it
case.
always worked. It's the way it always worked. Moral support.
It's 2021, and I last played this game, or I can't remember the last time I played it, like the actual last time, but when I was a kid and I played it, it was what, 1995? Oh, wow, almost 30 years ago?
Yeah, well, think it through, Brainenstein. So as I was saying, so just to keep in mind in general, all of the text in this is the way it originally appeared in the Game Boy game. So that means that in the Game Boy game, that mushroom sounds for all the world like the solution to your raccoon problem.
Yep.
Because, you know, the raccoon says he has a sensitive nose, and the mushroom has very aromatic. You do get some leeway on the... Yeah, like, you can stand on them for a tiny amount of time.
I love
the pathing on the bat's pathing is still the same derpy, like, just where is it going?
Yeah, I love that you can now hear Link screaming. Gah.
Oh yeah, the sound design in this game is excellent. Look at them all making droopy sounds.
What would you describe this style as? Like, is it like I don't know, like a diorama or something?
Yeah, like a diorama, a toy set. Like specifically the design of the characters I mentioned in my review were like Fisher Price's Little People toy line.
Yeah, for sure.
They definitely have the right dimensions. And the fact that everything has a plastic sheen on it, that's what, like, it's not just, like, the design of all of these props and the environments. Like, everything looks like it's made of plastic. Like, you are playing with toys right now. Where are you going? Riri speaking. You know, there's a library in the village that might have some good information for you. Talk to you later. Click. He really didn't hang up. He's just
He just says click, and he's just breathing into the
Yeah, he's listening to hear if you're about to talk something about him while you think he's not there.
Okay, that's the game place.
Okay, so just real quick, like, go up against the right side real fast. Hey, look at that. Yay, seashell. You found a secret seashell, but what do you do with it?
I honestly don't remember.
What do you do with a secret seashell? I'm not finished. What do you do with a secret seashell early in the morning? Okay, what were we saying?
I said I honestly don't remember what you do with these.
Well, we're gonna keep it a secret seashell. Okay, so anyway, go up against the right side. Now, something that I never was able to get used to in this game, and I love it every time. So that's the whole other screen, right? Like, those are... Right now, you're sitting at the corner of where 4 screens meet in the Game Boy game. So it gives everything this sense of place that the Game Boy game never had before. It's just so weird to know, like... Because that whole area down there, like... Yeah, you could go down there right now, but not... Or pretty soon after this, but you'll come across some places where you'll see areas where you can't get to for hours yet, and it's just so
teeming with
wild
life or whatever.
Huh?
But they're like teeming with life. Like, in theory, if this was real, you could see that area from the village.
Yeah, it's so wild to think how close so many of these things are to each other when you can actually see the boundaries. Hey, welcome. See something you like? Just bring it here.
Ugh. What? Is that an empty spot or is that a thing?
That's an empty spot.
I'll be back in 80 rupees. Okay.
Have you ever played Resident Evil 4?
Nope.
Okay, I was about to say, if you had played Resident Evil 4, you do the shopkeeper's voice and give him that shopkeeper's voice.
No, I haven't played it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's nothing in here. There's one house I haven't gone into yet.
I am just baffled at what you're even doing right now. While you figure it out, you keep everybody entertained. I need to use the restroom.
That's fine. Oh, but this voice would be perfect for you.
My Bow Wow is so proud of his fine fur coat.
Okay, I guess this is. You can go to the restroom. I know you have to. I know it's not the mushroom, but I'm trying to remember how you change the mushroom.
I'll give you a hint. It's a place you haven't been yet.
Oh, hello.
Well, this is a place you haven't been yet either, but it's not going to get you any further in the game. But yeah, check your map. You'll figure it out. So remember, like, this game was very, like, as wide open as this game felt, it was very good about, like, only giving you so many places to go, so you couldn't stay lost for too long.
Yeah.
It's like, see, actually, right over there. Right over there. Up. You see it? Up. Right. Or, yeah, right. Right. South. South. There you go.
Oh, yeah. I was like earlier. I was like, I shouldn't be here, and I forgot. I guess that you are supposed to be there eventually.
Yeah, I stayed quiet just to see how long you were going to stay lost after you said that.
Yeah. Let's not make this the whole stream. I guess it's me looking. For... Okay.
Yeah, you said that, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. This
You'll
is probably
figure it out.
the perfect time for a restroom break.
Yeah, it's funny though, because like that's also that again as a kid that got me because I was like, okay, I'm walking way too far away from everything. There's no way I need to be going this way, and so yeah, I did the same thing. There's just something about the way this part of the game is set up that it's not as grokkable as they probably expected when they designed it.
Yoink. Yoink. Wee. Rupees. Rupees for days. I know I can't get there until I get the Pegasus boots. Oh yeah, I can't get that crap. Alright, let's see. It has the sleepy toadstool, it does. We'll mix it up something in a jiffy, we will. Okay. Slosh, slosh, slosh. Okay. Mushroom into a boiling vat of liquid. Out with a bag of powder. Got it. It's all ready, it is. Take care, as there's not much there. Why not try a bit in my hut? You got some magic powder. You have to set it to X or Y. Oh, cool. There's like a proper menu in this game.
There's no huh?
I was like, oh, there's like a proper like left, right, like modern Zelda style menu system in this game.
Yeah.
And you can't use the directional pad. That's a little frustrating, but I've already gotten over it. What?
If you run out, come back without a toadstool, and you may pay a price for my leftovers.
Oh yeah, your witch voice is definitely better than mine. No.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, in my memory, you could set that rat on fire, but apparently not. You can't do that in the Game Boy game either. I tried every single time.
Well, we don't want to waste all of it. So...
Yeah,
wait.
it's a real pain to have to come all the way back and get more.
So if I know anything about game design, she says try it on your enemies, and you've probably already found out you
That's
can't
the very
swing the
first
sword.
one.
Yeah, this is the first thing you'll come across, and you already found out most likely that you can't swing your sword at it. Yeah, that's right. Boom.
Behold. That creature's name, incidentally, like it changes an entirely different creature. That creature's name is a Cukemon.
Ew.
Yeah, basically it's like a cucumber man. Cukemon.
This one turned into a pickle.
Now what's really fun is throwing powder on the regular enemies. On the other guys.
Boom. Boom, you looking for this?
Yeah. Like in the Game Boy game, they set up, they get set on fire here too, but like here it's a little bit more magical. It's not quite as horrifying.
Oh, and there's like a poof to it too.
Yeah.
Do those things lose momentum in the Game Boy game? I don't remember. I
No.
just saw him throw a spear and it like it hit the ground.
Yeah, like,
See?
so yeah, see, I don't know if that's a set range or if that's just because it's going past what would have been a screen boundary.
What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. He bounces all over the place, but he's like stuck. Because in the Game Boy version, I remember he bounces like all around the screen.
Oh yeah, I always cut up all the bushes first. The last thing I can remember was biting into a big, juicy toadstool. Then I had the darndest dream. I was a raccoon.
Did he make any connections as a kid? Hold on, let's finish this.
Yeah, sounds strange, but it sure was fun.
Okay. Did you make any connections as a kid between this guy looking like Mario and him turning into essentially a Tanuki suit Mario?
And also loving mushrooms? No, I never did.
Yeah.
I did not get that for at least like 2 decades.
I finally beat
But
you
I'm
at
also
something.
the same person. But I'm also the same person that didn't get miles per hour. You got the tail key. Now you can open Tail Cave.
God. There's an inappropriate joke to be made there, I'm sure. Hoot, take the key and go to the Tail Cave. Retrieve the instrument that is hidden there. Go now. The windfish is waiting. Hoot. If anyone's watching
just
this and my
imagining when
owl voice is inconsistent, I do apologize.
Huh? Oh.
I was just apologizing
just
for my possibly terrible owl voice.
So, no, I was laughing because I was just thinking of like the part where he says "go now," and I'm just picturing him like shrieking like Lemon Grab in Adventure Time,
Yeah.
and like just like doing like the scary owl thing of like stretching up his neck and like getting in your face when he does it.
So I know this. I know that because these are trees and there's a branch or whatever here, that this is supposed to likely be a root, but it really just looks like someone took a dump.
Oh, that's awful.
Well, look at it. It's a poop.
It's a root.
A shiny root. Okay.
Well, everything's shiny.
Yeah,
Like,
I
so what are
know.
the flowers then? Are they poops too?
Yes. For the sake of consistency. All right, check.
Fungus
Da-na-na-na,
one.
da-na-na-na.
Hey, look at the leg lights. They're like
I'm-
weird little finger traps.
You know what
Okay.
you know what I love?
Are you ready for your... Okay. Before you go in the swamp, just brace yourself. The frame rate is about to get a little wacky.
I can already feel it. Okay, I'm not going in there just yet, but I love that they kept this in, that they didn't try to do some kind of modernization with a cell phone or anything like that.
Aurora speaking. You know, there's a library in the village that might have some good information for you. Talk to you later, Click.
He thinks my name is Click. I forgot that he doesn't give you different messages based on the location of the phone. He gives you different messages based on where you're at in the game.
Yeah, he's just a hint line. I love the idea that he thinks your name is Click.
Have a good day, Click. How much?
Yeah, and Link just looks at him like, Dot?
How much rupee farming did you do in this game as a kid?
None.
I'm sure I had game sessions where I was just like that that big patch of bushes in the village. We would just sit there running through it with the Pegasus boots.
I think the first time I played it, I might have needed to grind for a certain item, like the most expensive item in the game. And then subsequent playthroughs, I just kind of knew to manage my rupees better.
That'd be awesome if you could block it. Get dunked on,
Aw.
kid.
That's mean.
Yeah, kinda.
I love that they squeak. It's the best thing ever.
That's a lot better than Ooh. All right, time to get some tail at the tail cave.
Key 1.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, and the music.
Yep. All right. This is a good time to save and take a break if you need to.
Can you only save outside?
I'm pretty sure you can save inside too. It's just that like if you die, you'll go back to the beginning of the dungeon.
Yeah.